client walks in, we want to really treat them like we are their best friend. We want to give them hype girl energy the whole time and just really treat them like they are the main character for the day. And by this point, we should know a little bit about them from their pre-session questionnaire and their consultation. So we always try to flex to their personality. If they're someone that's a little more reserved and they want kind of a more calm, serene environment, we don't want to be like jumping through the door screaming at them right when they come in, and just kind of let them lead the way as far as the energy in the room. Like if they do start getting like a little crazier, then of course join in, but just remember like it's all about them this day, and we want to just make sure that they feel super comfortable. Then we bring them over to the fitting room area, so we just show them where they can drop their stuff and that this whole area is theirs for the day. And then we ask them if they need to use the restroom, and we show them where that is. We make sure we introduce them to the whole team with the hair and makeup stylist, assistant, and photographer. And then since we're in a downtown area, we also always remind them to set an alarm for parking so that they can re-up during their shoot. Because we just want them to be, again, not having to think about anything, stress about anything, and we kind of take care of everything for them.
Next up, the glam room. This is when we introduce them to the hair and makeup team, who will be doing their hair and makeup for the day. The team should have already received from us the client's inspo for the shoot, because in their questionnaire, they've told us what kind of makeup they want and what style of hair they want, but they'll chat a little bit about it and make sure everybody's on the same page before they start styling. We also always have the photographer and the assistant in the room with the client while they're getting glam done, because this is a great time to just sit and chat and get to know them. And that way, by the time they start their shoot, they don't feel like they're getting naked in front of a bunch of strangers. They feel like they're hanging out with their best friends, and this is just like the next natural step in this photo shoot. So this really helps make the client feel more comfortable, and it helps us get to know them and get an idea of like what their vibe is, what their whole reasoning for doing the shoot is. Usually these things come up when we're sitting in glam and talking. We also make sure to give them a drink when they first sit down. So for some people it's champagne, but we also have non-alcoholic drinks available for the people who don't want to drink. This is also a great time to talk about anything that came up on the client's questionnaire that you have questions about. So if someone said that they're uncomfortable with a certain body part, or they want to, for example, de-emphasize their stomach, this is when I would ask, how much do you want to de-emphasize it? How are you feeling today? Is this something that we don't want shown at all in the photos, or do we just not want it to be the star of the show? That kind of thing. We'll also ask them if they're okay with behind the scenes content, and we'll also ask them which bonuses they want to use if they have a package that comes with a bonus. So this is where we'll start to like kind of get into the details and talk about the plan for the day. We'll also ask them what colors do they like and not like. We'll ask about styles that they want to wear versus styles they don't want to wear, and we'll use that information. We'll step away, and the photographer will pull pieces from the wardrobe to give them a bunch of options to try on.
Next up, it's time for a fashion show. So now that we've picked a variety of stuff for the client to look at, we bring them over to the wardrobe area, and we have them just do a first run through of what we've gone over. So we try to pick a variety of different styles, colors, and some things that maybe the client didn't specifically ask for, but it can be something where maybe they try it on and they really like it once it's on their body. So you can kind of push the envelope with a couple of pieces, but make sure that you're going off of what they wrote in their questionnaire and what they told you they wanted before you came out here. And so you pick out the outfits, and then we also want to make sure that we are picking looks that go with the bonuses if they have picked bonuses to do during their shoot. So for example, if they wanted to do black angel wings, maybe picking something black and lacy that will go with them, or if they want to do bondage, you can pick more of like a leather harness type of an outfit. And so then we have the client go through a first run through of all of these outfits by just telling us yes or no at first glance of all of the items. So then the client starts trying on their clothes, and we always tell them, you don't need to come out of the fitting room and show us an item that you do not like at all. If they try it on and they know they don't like it, just take it off, throw it in the laundry bag, and move on to the next outfit. If they're unsure about an outfit or they really like something, then they can come out, show it off to us, and we'll be hyping them up the whole time like they are a supermodel on a catwalk. We want to try to narrow it down to a maximum of like 8 looks, and that's including outfits like lingerie, sheet poses or fabric poses, nude poses, and then their bonuses that they picked. A really good number is about 4 to 5 outfits, because that kind of makes for a more seamless, effortless type of a shoot, but at the max we want to do 8. Finally, you can put together your shot list based on the outfits that the client chose as their final picks. So we use a super high-tech way of keeping track of the outfits throughout the shoot, and we literally just write them on a Post-it. So that way we remember all of the outfits that the client liked, and we can start crossing them off. And then during the shoot, we'll know how much time we have in each outfit based on the outfits we've already crossed off on the Post-it.
Next, we're going to show them our poses. Before we start shooting, we want to check in with the client again. So we make sure that they're good on their drink. Do they need a refill? Do they need to use the bathroom? Do they need to re-up on parking? Remember, they are royalty for the day. So we are making sure that they're being treated like the main character. Once we make sure that they're feeling fully ready, we start playing their favorite music, either from a playlist that they sent us or from one of our curated playlists. We have a bunch of different options that we've made for clients. One tip about music is that we never want to make it feel like they're walking into an empty club when they first arrive here. So WAP is not the first song on the playlist. We want to start with like slightly more chill music and then work our way up to like, finally we want to start them in an easier and more comfortable pose as the shoot is getting started, and then kind of work our way up to the more challenging and the spicier poses. So we'll show you our whole process for that in the next video, so please stay tuned and make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.